Jackson, what's going on, Jackson? How you feeling, man? See if I can get some dubs, man. I've been getting too many losses lately. Too many. Hopefully it's working today. Yesterday it stopped working. Alright, it's working today. Let's see. You know, do that. Oh man, Derrick Henry. He one of the toughest people to stop in this game.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
Oh, man.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
The Titans got a good defense, too.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Nice low ball.
Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play. They gave up a bigger one instead.
Let me see if I can take a shot from here.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Oh, Hurts, bro.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
How you miss that throw? See, he missed the simplest throw.
On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's taken down inside the 30. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines
continues to evolve. With a couple carries.
Here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the 2nd and the 3rd levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
Trying to continue that trend here this afternoon. Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Here's Hurts. They'll roll him out right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
3-yard pickup.
He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh my God! He's more like drop.
Time there, and now 4th down.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. The breakaway. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on fourth. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry.
There you go.
Break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who could do more than one thing. And I think if you're playing strong safety in the NFL today, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy. And
coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. Out to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a first down.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards, 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tannehill. This will be caught by Brown. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Wow.
Touchdown! That's caught. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown as his guys are first out of the scoreboard here this afternoon. On for the point after is Randy Bullock.
Man and man and good.
Yeah, this is good. Our score 7-0 Tennessee.
What was that? No, that wasn't who he was.
Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Reagor catches it left side. From the 31, Hurts airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside the 35.
Yes, sir.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith,
yes, sir.
69 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter.
There you go. All right, we gotta do something with Derrick Henry though. Shoot. Justin Jefferson.
7 now as they kick it away. Cameron Batson now from his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive, that touchdown,
I pressed triangle.
This one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football.
Wow.
Now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
On second down, here's Henry. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down, then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Throwing on third down, Tannehill.
Oh, nice move. Nice move in the open field. Nice move. Nice move. Damn.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Nice move.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the
He brought the heat, though.
Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Tannehill.
Get him.
Oh, he was
they always get the throw out effect, man.
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Let's get off the field. He's coming. We got double up.
Henry running right.
Third.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball
big
game.
stop right here. I think I'm gonna go man. I think I'm gonna go man right here. Man, but got it.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
He had somebody wide open.
By the tight end Pruitt. And he'll be brought
How did he get that wide open?
Well short of the first down marker.
I had no idea.
Stop him for only 3 at a time, and that'll bring up 4th down. They snap it to Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket.
Wow, hit my man fell. Y'all saw that?
Got the first as he slides to a halt.
My man fell in the middle of the play. Wow.
On first down, it's Tannehill. Quick slant to Brown. And past the 35, he dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. From the 29, Tannehill.
Get him.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Titans were able to recover, and indeed they will keep possession of the ball.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to sling this deep downfield.
Give me that.
Oh, that's into a double team, and
Give me that.
Intercepted. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Let's go to the head.
At this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free.
Go to the head.
There's another example, another incompletion.
They go play action with Hurts. Rolling to his right. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
On 1st down, Hurts. Open man has got it, the tight end. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking here for Smith downfield. This is caught inside the 15.
Yes, sir.
And he's in for the touchdown.
Let's go.
Final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Elliott now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. First half in the books.
What a play before the half.
NFL on EA Sports.
Final adjustments being made in both locker rooms. We're just about ready for the second half and for the call. Let's get you back up to Nashville, Music City, and Brandon Gott.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gott, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Titans going to get the ball to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back to it on EA Sports. Batson not going to risk returning it, so they'll start at the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Again, it's Henry.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
Pressure right
This
here.
defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Out of the gun, Tannehill.
Yes, sir. Tight coverage.
Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They are going for it. It's Tannehill.
Wow.
To the sideline.
My man got bumped on the crosser.
Yes, the line
He got
judge
bumped.
says they're in. That'll be a first down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that fourth down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
A run there with Henry as he gets forward only for about 3. Second down coming up.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
From just shy of midfield, Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown.
Ooh, you lucky, bro.
Incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. They'll try the right side with Henry. It's a gain of 5, and now the question, will the offense stay out there on 4th and 1? Now Tannehill.
I did man to man. I don't know why he didn't play that, but
on first down, it's Henry, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now,
meanwhile, here's a
come on, baby. 66, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the score,
yeah, I know. I remember you. He came in the chat trying to freestyle.
They have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys
How
that
you
maybe
been,
can
though?
take a short pass and turn it into a long gain, or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points.
Give me that. Thank you.
Into a sea of defenders have intercepted. Picked off at the 21.
Yes, sir.
The first half did not go their way, and that's
how you been, though, man?
Matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Left side here to Sanders. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. We have played 3 quarters.
It's all good.
We'll
66.
more after this.
It's all good. Shoot, you said you finished? Trying to close out this game.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue.
For the Vikings, we doing a Vikings franchise.
Things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage.
I'll take a look at it after the stream.
Now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down.
Off a head-to-head
Shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
Go, baby.
Good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott.
You playing head-to-head with the Vikings and the Patriots? Those are teams you play with.
Here's Batson now, bringing it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19.
Trying to take heads off.
Probably should have opted for the
touchback.
touchback.
Let's see who come out on.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, Tannehill's throw into the hands of Ferkser here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Tannehill on first down. He finds his man complete.
What?
It's Brown. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the gun, here's Tannehill. This will go to Henry out wide. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Rex, what's going on, Rex?
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Tannehill to throw.
Yes, sir.
And now this one may draw a penalty. He just blindly threw that one to the sideline. And, yep, indeed, the flag is out. So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. Throwing Tannehill. He'll let this go for the end zone.
He caught that? Nice catch.
He'll make the diving catch. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Tannehill.
Oh, man.
1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Hurts throw complete to Rager. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. From the gun, it's Hurts. And this one is incomplete. And sensing the momentum maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense going to get off the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown.
I'm glad for whether I get it or not.
So they should get another shot.
This is the first game on anyway.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing his Hurts. He'll fire deep for Rager. And that's caught inside the 30.
Jalen Rager.
Philadelphia.
What a dot. Jalen Rager.
Jalen Rager. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles use the
Jalen
big play
Rager.
to
I caught him.
their 4th quarter lead.
I caught him.
That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting.
Rager again.
They grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite
I
sideline.
wish he played like that in real life.
There on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And they had to go the length of the field last time out to get into the end zone. And with this starting field position, they're going to have to pretty much do it again. Jones goes diving, and he's got it. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Tannehill.
Give me that. He smacked it down. What and do? He knocked it down. Even though I tried to click on, he knocked it down. What was that?
That makes it tough to complete a pass.
Here's Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And that's complete to Brown. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
That ain't going to get it.
Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout.
Get you the win.
As they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Throwing again is Tannehill. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off around the 37. We knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts an end to any hopes that they had.
All right, partner, work with me here because...
Nice game. Started off with the dub. Let's see if we can get another one. I'm playing Buccaneers. Defend the medium pass. Defend the medium pass. Tom Brady really don't throw it deep like that. He don't got that much throw power. I know they said they boosted Tom Brady up to 99. I don't know if it's still like that though. Hit that like button for me, y'all.
NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium.
He's on the road again.
Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still
on the road again.
North end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with the Philadelphia Eagles. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Brady now on first down. And his first look is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Brady. Johnson with a burst. A first down.
Right over my head.
And he'll take it to the 43-yard line.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down is Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And forget about
Brady got me out.
They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Into the red zone, it's Brady. Flush to his right.
Wow.
Wide open, Gronkowski.
I hate that comeback to the ball, but
they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I'm gonna have to run from that.
Bernard. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
And this Fournette territory here, and he's alone in the backfield on 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle.
But
and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Fletcher Cox on the tackle. A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal to go.
On the jet sweep, this is
nice
Johnson.
Pack.
No gain on the play that
4th
time.
down.
So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
We're going to kick the field goal.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice
We're
job
going to kick
there.
the field goal.
Guys on defense, diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Woo! What a goal line stop.
The Eagles are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal. They go for it, but this ball
what a goal line stop, baby.
Hey, how about some applause
That's
for
how
the
you do it.
This defense, just to force them into
That's
a
how you do it.
situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
And he's got some space here. And all the way down inside the 25 before he gets out of bounds. 57 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
57 on the first play of the game.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They go play action with Hurts. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding.
I got to put Jordan Howard. I got to give it to Jordan Howard down here.
It's going to set up 2nd and goal. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession. No score after 1 on EA Sports. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And I think they stopped it again. They did.
He's trying to make it go on.
It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Eagles. Quez Watkins.
What's going on? Yeah, he's faster in real life. He really gets chased down in real life, but he stay getting chased down, man. He's right. But he got a nice acceleration. He just, I don't know.
Here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
did you see that goal line stop, Will?
25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Yeah, I got you at 30 yards.
But that drives coaches insane.
Your zone dropped, I think. Yeah, 30 yards. Come on, man. Supposed to be playing 30 yards down the field. I got you there for that reason. Hit that like button for me, y'all.
In a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Play action, now it's Brady.
Nothing, bro.
That is caught, it's Chris Godwin. And he takes it just
maybe man him up.
shy of the red zone before going out.
Maybe man him up.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he's got
Maddox, what are you doing?
end zone touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Corner route, okay. That's basically his whole game plan is throwing corner route. So I think I gotta go to a cover, cover 4 maybe.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Play action. Here's Hurts. Escaping the pressure right.
Wow, got her.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first
always
thought
me,
and
bro.
my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Like how?
And he slips up past the
How he dropped that, yo?
before being tackled.
I just want to know.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Well, they don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time. We'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. That'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Hurts to throw. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
And that's how you pick
Hurts
up a
throwing
1st
that
down.
ball.
Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Well, on that one, they go with a play fake, CD, but I don't think anybody really was fooled. All eyes were fixated on the quarterback, and they got him to the ground.
And to run this play successfully, you've got to make sure that everyone is doing their part. You actually have to sell this play. You've got to sell the run action. Otherwise, why do you stop at the running back? You just run straight for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. He's got it.
When I played in the yard as a kid, I used to imitate the spectacular catches that I would see on TV. I don't think I ever imitated one quite that well.
Come on, give yourself some credit.
No, I know better. What we just saw there, that was pretty special.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Flushed out right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? He'll buy some time right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The kick by Elliott
tough
is
right
good.
There. It's before the half. I think I get the ball back at the half. So
they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer,
got to start taking my 3 points in situations sometimes.
And I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Now a play fake. Brady.
Bruh. Cover 4. They always find us some glitchy plays. This is a cover 4. How is it no zone over there?
It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
On play action, now Brady.
And I manned him up. He just going to keep running this play. And I manned him up. I manned him up along with the cover 4, and he still gets behind that. Jordan, what's going on, Jordan?
Because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
I'm not the Buccaneer. You know I ain't the Buccaneer.
Coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. And Evans hauls it in. Touchdown, Bucs. Mike Evans as the first half is winding down. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead.
I mean, I run it when I feel like it should be rain. I don't just run it just to run it.
And the lead is now 14
if I feel like I see a chance that I can run it, then I run it.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kicks
I got to figure out how to stop that play because he's going to run it all the way down the field.
And here comes a return from a few steps.
That's what he's going to do if I don't figure it out.
He's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
I tried cover 3. I tried man coverage. Man coverage is just not good enough, my secondary.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's
about. Let's get to the half.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw.
Let's get to the half, man.
That's a no-no.
Only 3 seconds left. Don't do nothing stupid.
Where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
Second half straight ahead from Raymond James Stadium. Both teams finishing up their halftime adjustments. So for the call, let's get back over to Tampa and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Welcome back.
I might play a game or two after this game right here. I just wanted to play some ranked. Jordan.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A big connection on that one. 30 yards. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's Sanders. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 95 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Oh my gosh.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante.
I didn't see. I was standing right at the safety.
The turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
I was standing right at the safety.
Promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going.
Well, that could have cost me the game.
Possibly got a little bit too greedy.
Tom Brady on fire right now. Get him. Yes. Safety, baby. Great defense.
It's clearly in that end zone, and it's going to be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
Great defense, man. Got pressure on Tom Brady.
Set to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's
move out the way, Bruce Arians.
Supposed to be in, all right?
Move.
The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
It's a second down run with Sanders.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. He's got Smith here, and he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They'll run on 1st down. Sanders, and this will be stopped
Try to get to the outside.
That one good for 7 yards.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying
Try to
ahead
get
of
to
the
that
sticks,
outside.
whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
They'll try to run for it with Howard.
What?
A loss of a yard, and it brings
What?
up fourth. Too long for a field goal, too short.
Oh, this game, man. It's always something stupid in this game.
Hurts.
Always some dumb shit in this game, bro. Always. Nobody hit me. My own man knocked me down like that. Always something stupid.
Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score.
Why is it always something like that?
Third quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they'll get a little extra time to come.
Jordan Howard, 200 and something pounds, and he falls back like that.
The NFL on EA Sports. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he has
stupid game, man.
Before they bring him down right at the 45.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost.
As soon as dudes found of one play that works, they will run it over and over and over and over again.
The dynamic duo is doing damage in this one, and they've certainly been on point throughout. And they hook up again for another big play.
Tighten up, tighten up. Go, 66. Leg like you mean it.
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
Look at bumping. Look at my line. I mean, look at my everybody bumping. He's not bumping into nobody though.
Mike Evans, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as the Buccaneers.
Them crosser routes, man. Your DBs be bumping into everybody.
Extra point up and good by Succa, and that makes this a
9-point
game.
Hopefully EA don't burn me.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. On 1st down, Hurts airing it out deep for Smith. And that is
He ain't had to do that animation to slow me down. No one-hand touch. He didn't have to do that.
Long
That was
developing route there
touchdown.
on the post corner, but it was worth the wait.
It
They gonna make me do a one-handed catch.
Described it because you do have to sell the post. Usually a couple of steps towards the middle of the field in order to get the defender to turn it.
And he is into
Ooh,
the
what an
end
anthem.
zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders.
I'll check it out.
An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Elliott good with a PAT. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 19.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock defensively.
Chad, what's going on, Chad?
So do you run the football here?
Yeah, well, after this game, I'm going to do the franchise. I was waiting for some people to come in.
And you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
On play action, it's Brady.
Come on, baby.
Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Brady.
Wow.
It's Miller complete.
Where's D Slay at?
Past the 40.
You got you have the flats. You have the flats. You have the quarter flats, D Slay. Why are you running inside? Why?
Being in on the deal and picking it up.
2nd, 3rd levels, you can see
You just doing stuff you ain't supposed to be doing.
Worked out offensively. They'll try and run some clock with Fournette. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple.
Just play the play that I called, man.
And that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control.
Oh, yeah, they
of this
definitely
thing.
going to run the
Get
clock
it
down.
behind us and let's
I
go.
mean, he probably don't know. Just put 2 clock on. He's going to sit here for... They definitely going to run the clock.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Brady going to throw here. Looking downfield for
Give me that.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Avante.
We gone. We gone. Yeah.
There he goes left side.
Defense.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I
should have ran the ball out.
They told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it.
Yeah, these people be toxic. If they think that they good, that they got the game, they'll try to, like, rub it in. That's what he gets.
Start here at the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their
I got him in the flat. I had somebody in the flat over there.
And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
What we got? What we got? What we got? 450. 452. Blue Dan, blue Dan. 5-2's the Mike. Mike 5-2, Mike 5-2. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Hey, Mike 52, Mike 52. Let's go, Chapel. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Regular, regular.
Brady to throw.
Nice
It is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now the Eagles will use the second.
Yeah, man, he finally made a play for me.
Just one remaining in this fourth quarter play.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. Not
To throw is Brady. This one swung out here to Jones. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52. Okay, double it.
Back to throw, Brady. That's
what?
Complete to his receiver, Godwin. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down.
Just throwing it up. Come on, man.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked
Come
up
on.
the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that
I'm
they
right
have?
there. It
As
should be
well as
a
understand where they
tip.
are on the field.
He shouldn't catch that cleanly like that. We collided, man. Come on. No animation. No tip animation. He can aggressive catch. I do that. I'm dropping it.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense. Check.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Wow.
This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now Brady.
Oh, I was about to say.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
He'll look to throw.
Wow.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess
Brady.
what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest.
What a throw.
Play they were holding, or
What a
play that
throw.
they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive.
What a
and
throw.
They did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. They're going to run for it with Jones. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line.
Tough.
Well, I think it's easy to figure out why they went for 2 there, right? You want to make sure you're guarding against a field goal beating you.
Yeah, but with this little time on the clock, they just need to worry about protecting on the kickoff.
That's the big one. And with the kickoff coming up, I wouldn't squib it. I would kick it deep, but not so deep that the return guy can get it. I want to make someone else handle the football. Yeah, put some height on it, take some time down.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
That was a great game.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle.
I wish the playoff game happened like that, but
get it done. However, we were treated to
they got
really
blown
a
out.
spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
yeah, it was, man. That was a good game. I wish I would have, the adjustment that I made in like the end of the third quarter, I wish I would have figured that out earlier. But I didn't. Look, the second and the fourth quarter. That's funny. All right, let's do this franchise, man. Let's play some of this franchise. I think I'm 1-3. That's a bad, horrible start. Yup, 1-3. I got the Detroit. Look, Washington football team 4-0. The Cowboys 3-1 in the division. I made this. I turned the sliders. Basically, I turned the sliders all the way up. Hit that like button for me, y'all. Basically, I turned the sliders all the way up. So it's extra hard. Alright, so let's get a game, man. Detroit Lions. Miles Sanders is an X factor now. Devonta Smith is a superstar now. Their right tackle began the game with blocker resistance. Damn. So Milton Williams might have a hard time. Milton Williams might have a hard time over there. Milton Williams might have a hard time over there. But we home.
It's week 5 of the 2022
I stuck with Jalen Hurts the second year. We won the Super Bowl the first year, so
it's the Lions and the reigning
he didn't have a great season. He threw over 20 plus interceptions. A lot of those is my fault. But I went defense in the draft.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly
I went defense. I addressed my secondary. I addressed the cornerback, a safety, and defensive tackle. I traded Fletcher Cox. He was on the last year of his contract. He was
with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at the
his overall was going down.
Hey,
PS, what's going on? How you feeling, man?
No doubt.
Everybody hit that like button for me.
That has to be their mindset. It should be their mindset.
How your day going?
The better rushing offenses in the league, and they're squaring off against a team that's not at all strong on the other side of the ball.
All right,
so
let's get it going. So the Lions get the ball first.
The first quarter of the season already.
I'm doing good, man. I played a little bit of online rank to start the spring. Then I'm playing my franchise.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, the guy.
Jared Goff, 5 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. Not a great start.
This is a game for grit,
not a great start.
And somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them.
And I have it where once I call a play, I can't call that play again for the next 5 plays. So
you've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win.
They got, is that Odell Beckham Jr.?
The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal
Was that
Williams.
Beckham? Hold on, let me look at their roster real quick. That looked like Odell. Odell went to the Lions. Jamal Williams. Swift is hurt. Yeah, they got Odell. He must have got paid. They got Hawkinson. Let me look at their line. 80, 78, 88, 77, 83. Good. Okay to good offensive line. They got D Ford. They got a rookie middle linebacker. All right. They got some nice pieces.
Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright. I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. Now look, that wasn't a huge
What you mean, like franchises with a bunch of different teams?
Lost last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Williams going to get it again on second down. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can.
Wow. He takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
What was that? Let me see. What was that, D. Slay? He got blocked in the back. No penalty. Or he just, I don't know what that was, man, but that cost me the touchdown.
His fifth touchdown now on the year.
So we gave up a touchdown first drive.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was Jamal Williams who ended things with a touchdown run. Takes it at the 7. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The second-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma. Hurts and the Eagles come up here first and 10.
See, they still have my rookie
28-yard line.
Not in the game, even though.
And down he goes.
I don't know why it's like that, man. I have him number 3, but for some reason, Whiteside keep popping up.
But he takes it up to the 40. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Well, you know, this club, there were some reports earlier in the week, and most have heard this by now, the so-called unnamed sources that were saying all is not rosy in that locker room. There's whispers that 1 or 2 guys, CD, have kind of had enough of how things are going and have been going. How would you handle that as a coach?
Well, you and I both know all the coaches that we've dealt with.
What a cut. That was a horrible throw, but Smith, man, he's a superstar. He went up and got that. He saved me right there, because Hurts, that was a bad pass. That was a bad pass right there. He's playing off, man. He's playing off on D. Smith. Let me see if I can get the comeback route.
We need you guys to be bought in with what we're doing. Come on, let's
get on board.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Nice play there to force
they bring the pressure right there.
One thing's for sure. When you're the underdog,
Whiteside still in the game, bro. This game, man.
To get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key.
Like, I want my rookie to be right there. He need, like, I'm not going to be able to develop him. Like, I don't have, Whiteside is not even on the roster. Well, I have him right here. He's all the way down there, and they keep putting him in the game. I don't know how to. This franchise always has crowd issues. They always ignore franchise. Drip, what's going on, Drip?
And is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
How was it?
And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal. They nearly
Drip excited. You thought it was insane? That's what's up.
D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready.
That's what's up, bro.
First and goal.
Oh.
On the move to his left.
Yes, sir. Dallas Gallup.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Yes, sir. They bring that blitz, man.
His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Elliott good on the extra point, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
You see how they brung that blitz?
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
That's another reason why with Hurts, man, he's good at getting away from the pressure and the blitz, man.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
They right tackle Hurts.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Williams.
Nice tackle, Madden. All right, we got it early. Oh, okay, I thought it was 3rd down. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Maddox with the tackle again, so we got a 3rd and short. Let's see if we can get a stop. We'll bring some pressure right here.
They're always hoping that's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels. I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
Damn,
takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Caught him a little extra
this dude is a 77 overall. Running like that.
There, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate.
3rd and 2. We got another 3rd down play.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
Bring some heat again.
Because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going.
Can't get a stop on 3rd down.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Can't get a stop on 3rd down.
101 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
This dude, bro.
Get this one to about the 20-yard line.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
From the red zone now, Goff.
Got him.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down.
Milton Williams and A.J. Davis, the rookie. Number 71 is the rookie.
And it's 2nd down. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is
the
modern
pressure
version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. This one swung out to Williams.
All right, so we held him. We held him to 3 points right there. We held him to 3 points.
Patterson's kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
We held them to 3 points, y'all.
Wants a touchdown, we know that, but in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either
not
way.
The tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
Loss of one.
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
I gotta find
about what
something
they're
to do.
presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
That's like he's taking snaps away from my rookie, and that's not, he's not going to progress like that. And my rookie has bro, man. He's not even in.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Flush to his right.
That's throwing me off, man.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their
Yeah,
offense.
I know Miles Sanders has X Factor now.
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Lions will take over.
But I take if you take him out the game, they should come out the game. They shouldn't just override. This is my franchise, you know. They can't tell me who I want to play.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except
end of the first quarter, we down 3.
Game, that sort of deal. Most of the time,
first drive, we got a touchdown. The second drive, we stalled and had to punt it.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there.
I'm gonna bring some pressure right here.
Not one that I've ever met.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Goff.
Got him. Get that.
And the offense will cover this one up, but they'll be pushed
Sweat.
back inside their own 10.
Josh Sweat.
Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at
Cover
your own
4 right
defense.
here.
Sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Ooh. All right, we stopped them again. We stopped them again.
Two possessions, but it looks like they'll come up
See if he can get a nice punt return right here.
Finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
He'll take it at the 42. And now headed the other way. They're across midfield. A nice return that time. Gets 12 yards back.
12-yard return, not bad.
Starting field position here as they take over.
Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to be using coaching suggestions. You see? I forgot that fast.
And they're coming off a 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Drop it. Got it. He dropped a lot of passes.
How do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked so well, and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders, and he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Oh, man, he had to jump to get that.
The contact well timed there.
All right, so we got to punt it again.
The Eagles send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And the fair catch is taken at about the 13-yard line here. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. Jamal Williams making his way back onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going.
Avonte Maddox is hurt on the play.
Really working well for them.
Avonte Maddox is hurt on the play.
Blocking's been terrific, and obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here.
Noah Dawkins is supposed to be in.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Out of the pistol, here's Williams. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop,
isn't
it?
But
he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Gone.
Oh, no block in the back. Nice tackle. He didn't get that. Nice tackle. Avonte Maddox is out with a torn labrum. So he's going to miss some weeks. So now the rookie is starting now. The rookie will be my starter. I ain't want to start him too early, but
on 4th down, is the punt team sending this one away. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10. Eagles offense back out, getting set for this next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down. And guess what? You start accumulating 1st downs. That's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Somebody missed an assignment. He was waving his arm saying, hey, I'm wide open. They found him.
You think? You think? I mean, he was so wide open. Did you see he was just windmilling like he was Don Quixote or somebody out there? And then they found him.
That's the rookie right there.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Play action. Here's Hurts. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice.
Let me bring Jordan Howard in.
And make sure no one was going to get
it. See if he can get this. Oh, they got a push up the middle. Damn.
He didn't get there. He needed 2. He got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. The kick by
Elliott is 10-10.
And that will knot us up at 10. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
They got Miles Sanders as they got Miles Sanders as superstar. Let me see. What? Wasn't he just when we checked it before the game, he was X Factor? Wow. That's crazy.
20 to the 24.
That's crazy. He just was X Factor.
And Detroit getting set to go now.
This game is crazy.
And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
We're halfway through the 2nd quarter, tied up.
From the 31, Goff.
The rookie, A.J. Davis. Another set. Another sack.
On the sack. And that'll bring up third. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Give me that. The rookie. He just threw it up instead of throwing it away. Thank you, Jared Goff.
First-round pick on a defensive back. Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays and offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception.
And I like the idea.
The rookie with his first pick.
Even if it's in the passing game.
Ooh.
3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice
They played that good. They switched. That's how they switched like that.
So from the 36 now.
Yeah, rookies, man. I went defense. I went with my gut. I'm like, I can work where Jalen Hurts. Let me see if I can draft some defense.
But that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides.
They brought that blitz. They brought that blitz. Nice blitz.
Came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9
Even the
yards
CPU using blitz too, so.
Well, they sent him on the blitz from
even the computer using blitz too.
Boy, he got there quickly.
He certainly did, and obviously he could have used a block from his running back, but I think you nailed it right there. The defender got into the backfield so fast.
Nice cut, Smith.
To react.
And a good
4 from 4.
there right around the 30, stops him short of the first down.
Take my 3.
The kick
Take
by
my 3.
is good.
So we up 3.
Take the lead at 13-10.
Jake Elliott with his second field goal of the game.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points.
Yeah, Jordan married A.J. Davis with a sack and a half already this game.
And a decent return out to the 27.
I'm going to have to depend on my rookie, my rookie corner, though. That was the safety. That was, let me show you. That was my rookie safety. He's starting. I believe he's starting at strong safety. Yeah, yep, Tavarius Lockley, 5'10". He has an 87 speed, 78 overall, first round pick. And no, Avonte Maddox was my 3rd corner. I forgot I signed Kyle Fuller, so he's not starting. He's just bumping up to the slot, the number 1 slot corner. He's 5'9", 189, and he has a 95 speed, so.
Getting set to go again here on offense.
Some sound plays for Smith. I'll check it out. You're right.
Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
The Goff's throw complete there to St. Brown. 3 yards the game
the
there,
Sixers.
2nd down.
The Sixers is my favorite thing. James Harden playing tonight for the first time, so. What time? He's playing at 8 tonight.
Play action. It's
Ooh,
gone.
he got me with that play action. Ooh, the rookie almost had another one.
Couldn't connect. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
Let me bring some heat right here.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Ooh.
And he checks this one down.
And running back.
And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Finding Williams once more, complete. The Lions need to move. They're hustling to the line now. From the 44, Goff. And he's going to drop this off to Williams.
Goff's trying to make a drive before
the dropped just before the line to gain.
For the
pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
The halftime.
The Lions
before
will use
halftime.
The first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Again, Goff got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a first down throw. Goff. He'll drop this down to Williams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown, Detroit.
I dropped the pick. Wow. Let's look at that again, y'all. The rookie played that good. He tried them. 95 speed. That should have been a catch.
Jared Goff, he fits that mold, and he showed it off right there.
And as that ball was hanging in the air with the receiver streaking downfield to meet it, here in the stadium, you could just sense the crowd thinking, oh,
D, what's going on, D? This is my franchise right here.
That one turned into a long touchdown.
This
is my franchise right here.
Even 58 yards in the air, according to Next Gen Stats.
Yeah, I'm going to move him to safety probably next year. I signed Devin McCourty. I signed Devin McCourty to a free agent there, I think, 1 year. Wow, man. That's crazy. The rookie drops his second pick of the game, and he catches it.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will be positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27.
See, stuff like that, man, I can't do nothing about that.
Now back to work for Miles Sanders in the Philly offense. Whatever he was doing in September, they're hoping that that carries over now to October, because he was sensational last month.
He absolutely was, and we all know where it started. At the end of last season, right? All the offseason preparation, the weight workouts, the sprints, right?
You see how they do this, y'all?
That he had, what he was going to do this season, and of course it all came together with
how is this a punt, though?
Those big fellas up front, leverage, and boy, they get
then I'm gonna have to get a bit of the delay again. Wow, because I can't call timeout.
Those holes.
That's crazy.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
For some reason, punt is in my favorites.
And that'll set them back 5.
Wow.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Hurts sets up to throw it. And the Lions pressure too
Get
strong.
to the half.
Down he goes.
Let's get to the half. That's what I'm saying, Jordan. It went right to punt. Like,
so we have reached halftime with the visiting Lions taking the lead to the break.
Hey,
we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for
D talking about GG. Hey, D, I know you root for the Lions. This is the closest you're going to see me playing against the Lions on this stream. I think I played against every team besides the Lions.
We fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Let's try to stop these short routes. He's throwing a lot of check down routes.
Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Out come the Eagles now as they'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Or paraphrasing the gold medal
They
hockey
shutting
winning coach
Miles
Herb
Sanders down. I know
I just
that.
say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Had his hands on it, but dropped it.
The rookie dropped the pass.
Rookie mistake, third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away, but the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Got it. He saved me.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends.
He drops an easy catch, but make that catch.
Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Got some room right there. Let's try to get Miles Sanders.
That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Hurts. Looking here for
Devontae Smith. Devontae Smith. Let's go.
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Philly. Quite a show.
Let's look at that again, y'all.
Right there. That was in the air for a long time, and it was on target too.
That was a beautiful pass.
About that throw, was it the distance travel or the
Beautiful
accuracy
pass.
involved? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, when
almost.
you're trying to hit a guy in stride that far downfield, there's nothing easy about it, but he sure made it look easy there.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight
Yeah,
ends.
Jordan. I was thinking about you when I did call that play.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Oh my goodness.
And he will not
Could have thrown it away.
He goes out of
That was
bounds
a dumb mistake right there.
So that's a sack. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
He's checking. Crash. Check three.
They'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Yes, sir.
Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards.
Hey, Will, is the arm brace? Hey, you told me to put that arm brace on him.
It's not a designed run. It was supposed
You've been
to be
going
a
off
pass,
ever since.
but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Elliott on for the
We need
extra
this
point.
game, y'all. We 1-3. We need to get close to the 500, man. We need this game.
So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it results
You have to make
in
a
a
stop.
4-yard
Hey,
touchdown.
D, man, you know y'all got Odell Beckham Jr. on here.
Taking it about the 1.
Damn.
And beyond the 20, but not by
Humble that.
much. In fact, just
Y'all
a
got
yard
Odell
pass there to
Beckham
the
Jr.
21.
as y'all #1 receiver.
So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. And for them, a touchdown their last go around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before
No.
because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A
Wow.
big play there on the catch and run.
Double
CD,
slant.
we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Wow.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now Williams running left. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's
bring
even
some pressure.
snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Williams going to get it again on second down. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Now gone.
Yes, sir.
End zone, but it's incomplete.
But you gotta give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to
Great
the defense.
stop, man.
Good work by them. They've taken away the passing
Great
lanes
stop.
all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
Patterson's kick is good, and that's going to tie things at 20. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I don't know yet, Wilt. I'm going to see if I can squeeze another one in. I just want to see what's on this game right here.
So effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try
Yes, sir.
something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the draw, here's Sanders.
Oh, man, they block setting. It's crazy.
Taken down, losing yardage.
I literally tried to run away from that block, and he still got me.
Loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes.
Try to
Last
get
week,
one more line
he
in.
ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good stuff.
Yes, sir. He got that first down.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
That's how you get right up off of the
No, I ain't playing no 2K tonight, Chad.
Dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me
Oh, my
because he's
God.
not daunted.
They
Just
run
got
defense.
right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Tackle made that time by Aleem McNeil. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Oh, he square was wide open. Smith was wide open.
Trey Flowers able to get in there.
I was running the opposite way. I couldn't throw it back across my body, but wow.
Like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side
Wow.
of the football.
And old Mo is
I missed him. Let's see if I can get back in field goal range.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Ooh.
This is Smith.
Yes, sir.
And he'll go down, but
I ain't expect to get that first down.
inside the 30.
Wow.
The kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down that they would be looking his way, and they did for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Down to the 25.
Yeah, that's exactly who was wide open. Smith.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll have a first down inside the 10.
Second rushing touchdown of the game. Yes, sir. Water, what's going on?
Jalen Hurts, his 3rd touchdown of the game, 10th on the year. And the Eagles have moved out in front. Elliott good with a PAT. And they will take a 7.
My day's going good, Water. My day's going good. Playing a little franchise.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
How about you? How your day going?
Taking it about the 1. And some good special teams coverage as they
Yeah, man, I had to take that, man. Why have a running quarterback if I ain't going to run?
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly
Like
right.
that pressure.
I'm too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now it's gone. It's caught on the right side.
What a hit.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
All right, 3rd and 10. I'm going to bring some heat right here.
They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the right
Bring some heat.
There's gone.
Got him.
Blitz coming and down.
Nigga Dolphins. Nigga Dolphins. What a stop. What a stop.
As the drive goes
We got the momentum.
He's on to punt it away.
Ooh.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands.
Put 2 clock on.
So here are the Eagles to take over. They were winners last week, defeating the New York Giants. They lead this one as well right now as they come up 1st and 10. Running on 1st down, Sanders will get back to the line of scrimmage before he's taken down. A loss of 1.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. And he'll be out of bounds.
I'm liking how Jalen Hurts playing right now.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down. Executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point.
We're going to take it to the 3rd quarter. No rush. We're going to take it to the 4th quarter, I'm at. 2nd and 2. 4th quarter, we up 7. This is an important drive. I want 7.
This is the National
Frank
Football
Jordan
League
Howard
on
in.
EA Sports.
I want 7.
On 2nd down now. It's
Oh
Howard.
man, I had to wait till my lead blocker get over there. It took him forever to get there.
That is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has a total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Nice
And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over
Through this
game.
Now Sanders. And
Who scored on the Lions? Let me see. Jared Goff, 15-21. Jamal Williams is killing me on the ground. And he got 9 catches, 58 yards. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 catches, 108 yards, a touchdown. So he killing me as a receiver. Y'all got him in real life too, right?
He gets it down to about the 24
St. Brown.
yard line.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll run. It's Sanders. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves them with a 3rd down and 8.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. They'll set up a throw.
I thought that was Devonta Smith over there. Why did he get flipped over to the other side? I thought that was Smith. He never played over here. Why is he over there? That's my fault. I should have paid. I should have looked and see who I was throwing it to.
In this football game.
Wow. I should have looked. But he's always on the left side, so I didn't think to look over. It's Quez Watkins.
Ready to kick off their next drive.
For some reason, they flipped sides.
Them up with an opportunity to erase this fourth quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. It's complete to Williams. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there.
You don't throw no jump off to Quez Watkins. That's not his game.
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw here to his
third down.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. So give him 5 yards there.
I just didn't want to throw a pick with Hurts so his ratings can go up more.
Like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because
the defense brought
pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Got him. Josh Sweat. Second sack of the game.
That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
5 sacks.
Like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush. What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard.
All right, 3rd and 6. Let's bring some more pressure.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. Goff now looking to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
Man open. It's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll be out
Nobody
of bounds
over
after
there.
getting this one across the 40.
Well, you can absolutely feel the thought process there. They just gave up the touchdown. So in the huddle, they're telling each other, you don't want to give it back now on a 3 and out. Nice job of making sure that they wouldn't, and they pick up the first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
Wow.
That is caught. It's Williams. He'll get this one
Wow.
down near the 20.
Yeah, he got too much time.
Just shy of the 20.
I gotta send some pressure.
On that one. 36 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, my goodness.
And in for the Lions touchdown. Cedric Wilson, his 3rd touchdown.
It was number 23. Kyle Fuller, the free agent, he got burnt.
On the year, and the Lions are an extra point away from tying this
I'm about to put my rookie in as a starter.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And
yeah, I have the
Boy, hard to ask for a better game thus far.
I have everything all the way up. No, Swift is hurt, D. Swift is hurt.
It's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Mike, what's going on, Mike?
Set to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it.
I put the sliders all the way up so to make it harder.
Plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
Oh, my God.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Romeo Okwara. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Well, he shot in, CD, like he was out of a cannon from that linebacker position. And even though they had a running back in the backfield, no one could stop him.
Well, you certainly diagnosed that play perfectly because as fast as he got into the backfield, you're exactly right. The running back had no shot to get over and try and protect his quarterback, and a sack resulted.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Defensively, mission accomplished.
He didn't even go for the ball.
They may be the last team holding the football.
He didn't even go for it. I threw a low ball. He didn't even go for it.
You're facing a group that is really aggressive offensively and may want to take a gamble. But theoretically, you've done your job now. You should get the ball back on a punt, but I'd be alert for a fake.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And that will come the offense as they take over. Jamal Williams making his way
He didn't even go for the ball. He just sat there and ran. Like, how does that make sense?
What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. That's what we call...
You got to look at this stuff, man. Oh, I ain't mean to call timeout. I was trying to call instant replay. Oh, man. But I just want to see something real quick. He's in his zone. And he runs away. That's all I wanted to show y'all. He's in the zone. The man comes and he runs away to something else that I don't know what he was running.
After a good start to the drive. Now Goff. It's caught by OBJ. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
And partner in a tie game.
Man, Jared Goff is getting hot now.
Both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On first down, Goff.
Get him. Wow.
This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10.
I'm blitzing it. I forgot I turned that up to pass block, and I turned everything up, so they getting OP pass block.
First and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, second down.
When we say the game's on the line, I don't think we're overstating it here. These next few plays could very well decide this one. Advantage defense there on first and goal as they're able to get in and force the loss on that play.
And he's brought down right at the
5-yard
line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in.
No, get him. Yes, A.J. Davis. A.J. Davis pulled him back.
They say he's a bit short. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout.
They're going to go for the field goal. We don't have no more timeout. A.J. Davis. A.J. Davis made the play, man. They double it. They doubling him. He fought. Get back over here. Let's see if he got it. Nope, he didn't get it. Hargrave stopped him up. A.J. Davis pulled him back. All right, Jalen Hurts, let's see what you can do.
Patterson's kick is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but
they got to go run line.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
It never fails, man. On the drive, y'all wait to the last drive to call holding.
Not great field
position.
Right. Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
Back to throw. Flush to his right. This pass outright to Arcega-Whiteside. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. He'll look to throw. Into the hands of Sanders. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
No timeout. You get.
Damn, they took off all that time.
Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Bro. Wow. He dropped that.
After the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh.
And
go.
Is gonna be pulled
go.
One-handed.
Yo.
And finally,
let's go.
Just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. A big play there on the catch and run.
We see this happen so often.
I gotta take a shot.
It's like watching a bad movie over.
How didn't he run away from him, though?
Forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open.
Yeah, dude. You saw me turn it off. I had 2 clock on that whole time. I gotta try it.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. They'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And a flag comes.
I was past the line of scrimmage.
Incomplete.
I didn't have a timeout. Oh. Am I gonna get seconds ran off?
So they're gonna decline that and choose to bring up 2nd down.
So did you feel like maybe
that's
this
scary.
is just a mistake that they don't take the penalty here?
They trying to freeze me. That's scary.
Like their defense just cannot be moved on very well.
All right, we might have overtime, y'all.
Here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. With 2 seconds left in regulation, this to force overtime. And
we got overtime, y'all.
And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied.
We have overtime.
Free football. 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Lions
so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now,
the Lions got the ball.
If the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
Oh. Oh.
Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Detroit's offense ready to take over. The situation is simple. It is sudden death from here on out. We had 2 stops defensively. The next score, whatever it is, wins this game.
Oh, my God. This guy's running all over.
Defense decides to play this because knowing that the next points you give up lose the game for you, I expect them to be more aggressive, not just playing normal situational defense, but go after them, attack them a little bit, because otherwise the offense is just trying to find a way to get downfield and kick a field goal. Don't sit back and
oh, no,
wait for them to make their
that was the
plays.
first one.
I think
2nd
the
and
defense
9.
needs to go after them.
Charles Davis says maybe they go aggressive.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
On 2nd down, Williams.
Nice tackle.
A gain of 2 there on the heels.
We got an early 3rd down, or 3rd down and 7. 3rd and 7.
That's instincts, being able to diagnose
I need to bring pressure.
and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. First throw in overtime for Goff. He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone. And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. And yes, they
Odell Beckham.
So they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Yo!
A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
Wow.
So for Detroit, it took a while,
so
but
we are 1-4.
Win after 4 straight losses. And
we are 1-4
next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss, and they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.
Hurts probably had one of his best games. 19 for 33, 45. This guy right here really, like, our run defense wasn't good. Odell Beckham Jr. Golf destroyed me. One and 4. We are 1-4. Yeah, McCourty. McCourty was getting destroyed, man. We are on the bottom of the division. So we got a lot of Maddox is going to be out for a while. So Brandon Brooks is still out 2 weeks. Maddox is out 5 weeks. So yeah. That's a tough loss, man. That's a tough loss. Tough. Man, I got Derrick Henry. They undefeated. Man. Let's see who we got upgrades for. Deion Taylor. Man. Alright, I'm not gonna play another franchise game because it's gonna take an hour. I'm gonna play a online ranked game, and that'll be the last game of the stream. Tough, man. That's tough. That's tough. We in a major hole right here. 1-4, like 1-4. 12 games left. I would have to win like 10 out of the next 12 or something, like. And let me in my schedule. The Titans, who's undefeated. I got the Jaguars football team, then the Cowboys, Panthers, Texans, Giants, Colts. So any of these teams can be good depending on who they got on the team. They could have signed free agents and everything, but that was a tough loss though, because I could have been 2-3. Oh man. Oh yeah, let me I'll do that next time I play my yeah, man, we 1-4. So let's play a franchise game real quick. I mean, let's play a online ranked game, and that'll be the last game of the stream. Damn. Golf, because I got the sliders all the way up, every game is gonna be at the max difficulty, you know. Alright, let's play a ranked game. That was tough, man. That was tough. Damn, man. He threw that thing up. I mean, I would have threw it up too, man. Odell got hops. And he got hands, so, like, I could see that happening in real life. He athletic, man. That was the rookie down there, 5'9". The rookie was 5, and he's only 5'9", and that's the thing with him. He has speed, but in those type of positions like that, against a receiver that you can throw up and he go get it, that's gonna be tough, man. That was tough. Nope, I'm not doing it. No. This is the last game. I'm not doing it. I wanna no. Y'all not doing that to me, man. They heard me say it's my last game. Them niggas said, hold on. He said it's his last game. I got something for him. Alright. Let's try again. Let's try one more time. Let's see. Who are we gonna play? Alright, Chad, this is the last game, so if I don't hear from you, enjoy the rest of your day. EA said, hold on, you gonna play these Chiefs since you trying to get off. They waiting for the Packers, the Chiefs, or the Cardinals, or the Rams. Those are the teams that they like, hold on. We gonna wait for somebody to pick these teams. Baltimore Ravens. What can I do? I gotta get the game going. Contain quarterback scramble. Let's do that. Lamar Jackson, man.
It's the NFL on EA
Cheesy
Sports
Lamar
as we are in
Jackson,
the
and I'm on
inner
the road.
harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd and through a sea
so we're gonna have to see Lamar Jackson right away.
We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Play action. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown.
Wow.
Inside the 25.
I'm just not good at jump balls, I guess.
All the way down to the 26. It's a big play there for Baltimore.
We expected this defense to be tested by this passing game coming into this one. And
He played it good, though.
On this first possession of the game.
Just ain't come up with the catch. So it just went through my hands. It went right through my hands to his hands. I'm glad I got to see that replay, man. Like,
so now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. First carry for the former Buckeye, J.K. Dobbins. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Even though I blitzed.
J.K. Dobbins from 17 yards
Alright, so that's a cheesy run play. I gotta figure out something for that.
On the opening drive.
Alright, Chook, welcome back, man. This the last game of the string. I played the franchise game, lost overtime. An overtime heartbreak for the Lions, man.
And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Couldn't get through there. Got tackled by the kicker.
Return, nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
I understand that, though.
Come up here 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Bro, how like,
but they'll say it's incomplete.
the throwing motions on this game is trash, man. Like,
this offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they
takes so long to release the ball.
Because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Nice throw right there. He was playing it underneath.
So in Raven
I threw it over the top.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I
so
think
he's playing the cover 3
by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down.
That's the RPO. I thought it was just a regular screen pass. All right, Chook, man. Enjoy the rest of your night, man. I thought that was a regular screen pass.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. From the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Touchdown.
Needed that.
43
Needed that.
And the Eagles are within an extra point.
Quez Watkins so underrated, man.
Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity.
4th and
but
15.
defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not
Way
just a
too
big
fast,
play,
man.
but a touchdown.
Each team's had it.
Way
Each
too
team has
fast.
scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Like, people better hope we don't get Watson or Wilson or a quarterback with a big arm. Or hopefully they boost Hurts' arm up a little bit.
Offense at the line, set to get going. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense.
Oh, my
they
God.
them the last time out. Let's see if
He
they can
threw
come back
that.
and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if
I
they
mean,
can do
really
just
threw
that.
that.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. And this is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Jackson got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. On 3rd down, here's Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Yeah, Washington defense, because I'm a nickel guy. Like,
he's carried the ball just 5 times.
I want to try to find things out of nickel 3-3-5, but I don't like that it's wide. I wish it wasn't nickel 3-3-5 wide, because this is too open
so
to run against.
Philadelphia territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time, and I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box.
Maybe it'll be good on passing downs,
and he winds
though.
up only picking up a yard or two.
2nd and 9. Now Jackson.
Oh, be careful. Be careful. Sometimes I throw that flat out there, bro.
3rd down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson.
Look at the dumb animation. If you press square to squat, you should attempt to squat the ball, not in the air. Like, what is going on? What is that? Yo, it's like he didn't even know what this game, bro.
Defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. On 1st down, Murray. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Dollar works against the pass. I used to use Dollar in the red zone.
wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 2nd and 9, Jackson. And that's incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They go play action now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
I hate when they rotate my guys all over the field. Like,
they'll try to run with Dobbins, and they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be
just because he motion, I'm in zone coverage. Like my men should stay the same.
Without a doubt, and so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
Oh,
and he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
He sees me. Yeah, that Lamar Jackson always in the back pocket, man.
You wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic.
They always have the cheese. They be trying not to be cheesy so bad. You can tell, like, he got it in his back pocket. You know? Like, it's funny, like, how they do that.
Second down. They go play action with Hurts.
I hate when they slow down to catch it. I hate that.
Able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Well, that was a pretty favorable situation.
It's like a clunky animation. They don't catch it in stride
when he didn't have it.
in this
Just
game.
checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
Flush to his right.
Whoa! That's a franchise animation right there.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage
aggressive
with a
catch
little over
animation.
50 seconds to go in the
See, they
want to
they want to allow us to do that when they want to.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Dancing to his left. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down.
Let's just make this one simple. Could he be any more open?
Yeah, Chad, like, anybody that picked the Ravens, you just know. It's like there. It's always there.
On each and every defensive snap. Who's got who, what defense you're in. That was totally a blown coverage.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 22-yard line. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. This is Smith with a grab. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up. And
I was trying to throw that route, but he went man covered.
Their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd.
He went man coverage. I didn't expect him to. I thought he was going to play zone. But he went man coverage, blitz.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Hurts to throw.
No, he was open. I had it open.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Just 6 seconds left on the clock.
He could have picked that off.
Going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
The kick by Elliott is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this 2nd quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to
that tight end on that route he couldn't get enough in his separation. I couldn't get enough separation with him.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime.
All right, I get the ball back. That's one of the reasons why I took the 3 points.
Both teams going back through their game plans,
Instead of
making their
going for it
final
right there.
halftime adjustments. And for the call of the 2nd half, we go back up to Baltimore and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Medium pass.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. This will be of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the 2nd half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it.
Like right there,
I think if they get back in balance,
you got a big tight end. The DB doesn't jump, but they get an animation. Like, you know what I mean? Even when I jump, they lock you into an animation like that where you miss it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
You got too many animations.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun.
In this
not
game.
a whole lot to speak of there. As
only got 4. I got -4 yards.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, they're hoping the second half is
yards.
better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders.
Look at the spin move. I got past him with the spin move, but they activated an animation. He didn't tackle me right there. Watch. Let's see if they show it. I got past them and they did that. They look at that. Look. You see? You see that? They locked me into an animation and they stopped me my spin.
Here's Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the
Calais Camus just shuts everything down, man.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Yeah, warped right into the tackle.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts.
Bruh.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Throw it out of bounds.
After an incomplete pass,
nigga throw it into the second level.
On 3rd and 9. Hurts. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled.
Don't get me started on the ankle tackle.
Just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And then when you're running
for a 2-yard gain,
and you throw a pass towards the sideline, you have to possession catch because they'll make you run out of bounds instead of just standing still, catching it, and trying to tiptoe the sideline.
Comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, doing a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone.
There you go. Get that run game going.
Miles Sanders, a 12-yard touchdown run. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Beautiful drive, man.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
And that passing game opened up that run game a little bit.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
But you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those. But the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in.
Whoa, he got his feet down?
He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Dobbins again on 2nd down. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action.
Yeah, on here, because it's competitive mode, the ratings really don't come into play like that, like accuracy and all that. Like the other day when I put Gardner Minshew in and I was throwing dots, That lets you know ratings don't mean nothing on this.
Closer from here, the
This
field
mode
goal
right
would
here.
be 55 yards. From the gun, Jackson. This will be caught on the ground. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
He had a flat out there.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Jackson with a handoff to Dobbins on the option. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 26. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
He's trying to glitch my defense. That's why he's motioning.
They go with Murray again.
When people do that, they trying to glitch the defense out. And he's doing all RPO glitching. Easy, man.
And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Get his shoulder square, just got right into the line
Really
of scrimmage
cheesy.
and picked it up.
Absolutely picked his lane, went with it, and converted. Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line.
I snuck in a run commit right there.
There, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Jackson. He'll check this down to Dobbins out of the backfield. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Throwing, Jackson.
Oh, he tipped it down. Catch the ball.
Knocked away, incomplete.
Bro, I have it on play ball.
Last chance left, and this has to be a first down or
That
a
always
touchdown.
happens to me,
This game's
man.
over.
That always happens to me. And watch that come back to haunt me. That always happens.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Played perfect defense.
Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down.
Look at that. Look how. Look, this is a corner getting beat like that. Because it always happens, man. A corner getting cooked like that. A corner getting cooked like that on a zig route by a tight end. I don't care if it's a superstar tight end. You shouldn't get beat by 20 yards. Oh man, this game, bro. And this shouldn't even came down to that because my player should have picked it off. He's tipping it. He's tipping the ball down.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return.
Look at this dude jumping, trying to fumble.
21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
There's always something with this game, bro.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right?
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. He's back to throw.
Got him.
He's going to let it
Got
fly. And this is caught.
Got him.
Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never say never situation, but to me,
once I saw that press down look, I knew I had him.
Score that puts him in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
EA, can y'all stop robbing me, bro?
Get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle.
I know all the keys is about to come.
Could come back at you a long way.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Lamar Jackson is about to come.
Out of the back of the end zone.
Save the day.
Start here at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They worked on these situations.
This all the time.
I can't really blitz Lamar Jackson, and I'm going to have to take it, do the best I can with this.
They love this situation. They think they
Can't really blitz him.
They practiced it. We'll see
If you blitz and he get past that blitz, it's a wrap.
To move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Now Jackson. Connecting with Andrews. And not a whole lot there. Maybe 3 yards on 1st down. The Ravens going to use the second of their time.
Look how he can run away from this. That's and drop. He dropped 20 yards behind the line of scrimmage. You've never seen that before, ever in football. Oh, it happens in Madden so much.
Flushed out right.
Wow. Here come the Chiefs. I told y'all. They just have it in their back pocket. They just have it in their back pocket.
Late in the game, defense defense trying to avoid a big play.
They can't help it.
Out of the passing game,
he's always there.
The first and stop the clock as well.
And you know, in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to do what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time. Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
That's all he's reverting to, man.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe
that's what he's trying to revert to. Just trying to run it with Lamar Jackson.
Sometimes defenses are focused so much down
immediately, like that's like.
But this time he decided
you knew it was going to come.
Unsuccessfully.
He said, I'm going to kick the field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to potentially send us to overtime. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. Rodgers on the return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins.
Man, Watkins on foul. All right, overtime. The last game of the spring, we have overtime.
If the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
I never received the ball.
Right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Duvernay now going to
my man brought the cheese out.
See a return to start overtime.
The cheddar
cheese. Come out
cheese.
to the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. First throw in overtime now for Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, it's difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
He's going deep for Brown.
Bro, what kind of animation is that?
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.
What animation is that? For Bruce Play, I can't jump and get it? I'm glad that's the last game, bro. Yeah, superstar, acrobat. Like, and that's what he gets.
They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14 to 11 game, that sort of deal. That's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Well, best game. 2 overtime losses. 1 in the franchise. The same way. The same way. Oh, man. Let me see that. Let me see if they show it. Here, yeah. Look at this animation. He's tied, like, he can jump up and catch that. Look what they do. And I press triangle. He think he Michael Jordan. Look at D-Slay. Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan. Alright, that was the last game of the stream, y'all. Chad, as always, thanks for stopping by the stream, bro. And enjoy the rest of your night. Everybody else enjoy the rest of your night.